What does summer solstice mean and what is the pagan name for the longest day of the year? Today, 21 June, is the longest day of the year, known by most as the summer solstice and by some as Litha. It is easy to remember that the longest day of the year is simply the day with the most sunlight hours, but what exactly does summer solstice mean and what are we celebrating? Is there a specific point in the day that the summer solstice happens? What is the deal with pagans celebrating it at Stonehenge? So many questions, and luckily, there are so many answers. The summer solstice is a specific point in time when the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, with the Earth's axis tilting most towards it and situated directly above the Tropic of Cancer. This will happen at 11:07 am on 21 June this year, although this isn't necessarily the same each year. It is always between 20 to 22 June, but there is no set time or date for it. Astrologists count the summer solstice as the beginning of summer, with the winter solstice announcing the start of that season, and equinoxes in March and September indicating the start of spring and autumn. The literal meaning of solstice comes from two Latin words, sol, meaning sun, and sistere, meaning to come to a stop or stand still, translating to sun standing still. This is because the sun's path appears to come to a halt when it is at the highest point, before then reversing direction. The solstice has been celebrated for thousands of years, as have Midsummer's Day and St. John's Eve, which are actually different celebrations, but are often rolled into one. Midsummer's Day should actually fall on St. John's Day, which commemorates the birth of John the Baptist, on 24 June. The solstice has been associated with pagans for as long as it has been celebrated, and they call the day Litha. Litha is seen as a battle between light and dark, between the Oak King, who rules from the winter to the summer solstice, and the Holly King, who rules from summer to winter. It is a time at which pagans look at the battle between light and dark within themselves. Stonehenge is the focal point of the summer solstice for many people, and that is because the sun rises directly over the heel stone on the longest day of the year. The history of Stonehenge remains a mystery as to who built it and for what purpose, but the alignment of the stones with the sun on the solstice still attracts thousands to Wiltshire every year. More, workers discover perfectly preserved Saxon road under the streets of Birmingham. More, water feature that cost £1 million bricked up due to people staring at phones and falling in.